Welcome back to 6th grade math. Today we are doing our second video about subtracting decimals. Our goals for this video are to subtract multi-digit decimals and also solve word problems. Before we get started, I want to review subtracting decimals from the last video. Remember that you have to line up the numbers at their decimal points. We want to take our place values and line them up. So, and also with subtracting, this has to go first no matter what, because that's what you're starting with. So 6 minus 5 is 1, 5 minus 4 is 1, and 2 minus 1 is 1. So my answer is 1 whole and 11 hundredths. So sometimes you do have to regroup. Okay, for this example here, we're starting with 1 whole and 66 6/10ths and 6 hundredths. And we're taking away 95 or 90 tenths and 5 hundredths. I can easily take away my hundredths, no problem, because I have more hundredths here than I'm taking away. I'm left with 1. But I don't have more than 9 tenths here. So I'm going to have to regroup my 1 whole and break it up into tenths. That way I have more to take. Okay, so this is a model of regrouping, but we're going to do some practice with that in just a second. I just wanted to give you a visual of what we'll be doing. So you end up with 7 tenths when you take away, here when you regroup, you have 10 tenths plus the 6 you started with, so 16 tenths, and we're taking away 9 of them. So we're left with 7 tenths and 1 hundredth. So here is our answer right here. You can also look at this by writing it, just like this is what we're going to be focusing on today. And this is probably what you're used to seeing. But again, our starting amount, 6 minus 5 is 1. We can't take 9 from 6. So again, we regroup and we make this 16 tenths. Then we can take that away and we get 7. Here is another example where this time I did not have a number in my hundredths place, so you can plug in a 0 as a placeholder. And from here, you do have to do some regrouping. So we can make this a 10, and this becomes a 7. Sorry, that's hard to see. Let me grab a different color. Okay, 10 minus 5 is 5, 7 minus 2 is 5, so that is where 55 hundredths comes from. Okay, let's try it. So again, your first number is what you're starting with, so it does have to go on top, and that should be a 2, not a 5. And I'm lining this up, so 5 decimal 8, 0, and a 1 goes here. Again, there's nothing above the 1, so I'm putting a placeholder there. So I cannot do 0 minus 1, so I'm going to make this a 10, borrowing from here, regrouping. 10 minus 1 is 9. 1 minus 0 is 1. I cannot take 8 from 7, so I'm going to make that a 17 by borrowing, regrouping. 17 minus 8 is 9. And then 5 minus 5 is 0. So here is our final answer. If you wanted to check it, you can always check with the opposite operation. So you can take your answer and add back what you subtracted, and you should end up at your starting amount. And 6.720, that's what we started with, so I know that my answer is correct. Practice problem 2 is a word problem. I challenge you to pause the video and give it a try. A guitar was originally priced at $460.75, A customer used a coupon to purchase it for $407.25. How much did the customer save? So we're taking the original amount of the guitar and we're subtracting what they actually paid, and we're going to find the difference. Again, you have to make sure you line your place values up so that you're subtracting penny, dime, dollar, 10, 100 from the right spot. So 5 minus 5 is 0. 7 minus 2 is 5. I cannot take 7 from 0, so I'm going to borrow, regroup. That is 3. 5 minus 0. 4 minus 4 is 0. So they saved $53.50. Before you leave, make sure you can subtract multi-digit decimals and also the word problems. And thanks for watching.